Mike, another big road trip. Just general thoughts on hitting the road again, play this Texas team.
It'll be a longer trip. We're going straight from one opponent to another. Looking forward to time with our guys, of course, and opportunity to continue to grow together and connect. Texas is really good, coming off a tough one last night, of course. We were all late watching it. Extremely talented team that plays really hard and executes, defends at a really high level. They've had some big wins. They've got multiple guys that can get 25 plus on you. I think they've had 4, if I'm not mistaken. They've scored 26 plus, led by Trey, who's one of the more talented guards I've seen in this league in a long time.
What makes Trey kind of a difference maker?
He's an elite shooter, playmaker, athlete, strength, and he's 6'6". He's not 6'2". He's just a really good player. He can catch and shoot it. He can sprint into shots, going left, going right. He can create his own shot, going left, going right. They run a lot of actions for him, so they put a lot of pressure on the defense. They set good screens for him. They've got pretty good passers too that find him. He's fearless, got a quick high release and a beautiful stroke.
You look at their numbers offensively; they're very effective. What stands out aside just from just Trey? What they do well?
Spacing, movement. Their bigs playing on the perimeter a lot. Kaluma can make threes. He can drive it. He can play make himself. Shedrick's ability to space the floor, sprinting to ball screens, create that separation, and then diving to the rim. His ability to catch it in traffic and finish, and puts pressure on the weak side. To come off those shooters. They just they're good. They're really good.
Did you like how you guys responded from the big one the other day as you guys hit the next game?
Yeah, only had the last couple hours to evaluate. It was pretty good. I wouldn't say today was unbelievable, but it was solid day. And yesterday was off, much needed. Our focus was pretty good today. Sometimes after a day off, physically, you're not quite the same as you were 2 days ago, especially after a taxing one like that, like they are in the SEC. Tomorrow, I think physically will probably look a little bit better.
You guys are still looking for your first SEC road win of the year. Are there things you saw from that Auburn game, albeit you guys lost, that you think can carry over, can help you guys on the road again?
I would hope so. A lot of things we did really well, of course, and sometimes it's the bounce of the ball or a made shot and a missed shot for your opponent, things like that. That could have made the game a little bit different, of course. Auburn's terrific. Texas is terrific. Hopefully we can do a lot of the same things, clean up some things, but some of it's going to depend on how Texas plays too, and made shots and made free throws and all those things. But I really liked our approach at Auburn, how hard we played, how locked in we were, our resilience. We need to do a lot of that to have success in Texas.
I'm not sure we asked you the other day about Tyron, just the work he put in to get back. What
Awesome.
Did you see there, and then just the performance he had against Florida?
Proud of him, and one of the messages in the locker room after the game was there's a lot of guys throughout college basketball that get caught up in the length of the season, right? And guys that might have this injury or that injury or this illness, and it's late in the season, and hey, I'll get back when I get back. And it was really important for him to just pour into his treatments and his rehab, and he did a lot of extra. Some of the feedback I was getting, and got back quicker than our medical people had expected on the front end. So if he doesn't play 25 minutes the other day, we don't win that game. And so really good stuff by Tyron. Proud of him, and he showed a lot of character getting back, and hopefully he can finish strong.
Dylan doesn't always fill up the stat sheet when you look at the box score. What does he bring that you guys like him in the lineup?
Consistency, versatility, offensively and defensively, buy-in, character. He's a great teammate. He's about the right stuff, plays hard. And he's been on the court in some of our bigger wins. You go back to all the way to early year when he was phenomenal against St. John's. And you know exactly what you're going to get. Practice in and practice out, and game in and game out with Dylan.
Coach, what have you seen from Ace over the last few weeks as he heads into the final few games of his freshman season?
Growing with confidence, continuing to grow. Defensively, getting better and better. There's not a huge difference though. I tell people that ask all the time, it's not like he's made a huge jump. Because right away we knew how good he was. But again, his humility, his consistency, his selflessness. He's about winning. He's about his teammates. He's about the right stuff. He makes the right plays. Everyone that watches him can see he's not playing out of character. He lets the game come to him, and he's continuing to have good performances against really good teams.
Any questions for Mike?
Thanks, guys.